Hey, and welcome to today's live stream, live free tarot session. As usual, I'll be doing the one card free readings. Just pop your like number in the chat. If you would like something more in depth and for a guaranteed queue jump, so paid readings take priority. Hey, Pretty in Pink. Thanks for being here. I'm just going to cleanse the cards and then I'll get going. Thank you for your like and your question. That's awesome. If you're new here, high motivation. For anyone new joining as well, if you'd like to subscribe. Hey, Janavi. Hey, Unicorn. How was everyone's weekend? Were people resting? Were people working? Hey, Danny baby. Nice to see you here. Glad you made it. Right. And I'm using the Rider-Waite holographic deck today. But let's get started. So, Pretty in Pink, this is for you. Has M been intimate with any other females ever since me and him got intimate? Oof. That's a bit of a tricky question for tarot, Pretty in Pink. I'm an energy reader. So I'm an energy reader, so I look at the energy between you and a person, you and a situation. So if you would like, I can look at M's intentions towards you, see if there's genuine feeling here or I think that'll work better. So if you're happy with that, I'll lead with that. I'm going to look at M's energy and intentions towards you, okay, in this connection. Awesome. Oh, nice, really nice energy. Page of Cups is all related to, I hope you can see that okay with that reflection is a bit, the light is bright today. Cups is all about love, romance, genuine intentions. This is we see this Page of Cups, this is M's energy coming towards you with an offering, this cup of emotional fulfillment, feelings of love, feelings of romance, all that good stuff here. And this is him coming towards it. So if you have got insecurities around this connection, I would say that this is a very reassuring card to get. And it tells me that they have all this good feeling towards you, Pretty in Pink, and that you can believe in that this offer is genuine. Okay, this is an opportunity for you, and this can progress into potentially a long-term commitment. Okay, their intentions seem pure to me. I'm not getting, this is not red flag energy. Okay, motivation. Thank you. Hey Danny, yes, these light numbers, I know. Still takes a bit of getting used to. Pretty in Pink. So motivation. How is Smith feeling towards me? He wants me to call him, so I will. Okay, let's have a look at Smith's feelings towards you. Queen of Swords, okay. So I think they see you in this Queen of Swords energy, okay, motivation. Queen of Swords is someone who, well, first off, it's Queen energy, so that's very positive. And I feel it's almost what comes through to me is someone who, with the Queen of Swords energy, it's often that you have to show up as your best self, almost to prove yourself to the Queen of Swords, okay? Because they're someone who is a very straight talker. They're committed to the truth. They can be quite tough energetically, okay? Someone who is boundaried, who knows themselves, who is a straight talker. So I think that Smith's feelings, this is how he views you. That is you, okay? Yeah, so this is, so they see that. So they see you clearly, which is nice to be able to have that feeling of being seen and being understood. So they get you and they get your energy. And being a queen, I would say that they're very drawn to that. Could maybe slightly intimidated even, but they know it's really good that they're clear about that. They know they have to show up as their best selves, that there's no point in trying to sort of, I don't really feel that this is their intentions, but playing games, or it's like if they're going to get involved with you, they know that they're going to have to bring their best game and their best self. Okay, so this is good, this is positive. That's a great, that puts you in a good position, motivation, okay? Because it's like they know that they're going to have to show up and kind of do the work and not mess around. Yeah, cool. Reacher, what are LA is, how is LA feeling towards you? I see you've got his date of birth there. Thank you. So Reacher, if you're here, if you just want to let me know, awesome. Thank you. So AJ's feelings towards you. Let's go for it. Six of Pentacles. So let me get a read on this, because this card is all about, Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving, Risha. And there's something about this needing to come back into balance. So I don't know your connection, where it's at, or this could be future energies, of course, sort of looking further into this connection, because we've got the scales here which represent balance. And what I would be say to be mindful of, that there's could be the potential here that one person is giving too much than the other is. So it's about giving and receiving here. So check in with yourself if you feel like that's you, Risha, or them. I feel like I want to say really that this is your energy about you going into this. Be careful not to give too much to this situation energetically, practically. This can be financial. Okay, he's blocked you. So, maybe look back on this connection and see, were you getting back what you were putting in? And if that's the case that you weren't, if there was an issue here, this imbalance, is that something that you want to return to, I guess? I really do feel like maybe, Risha, that you have more to offer as a person um, than them. And that this energetically, this could be better spent elsewhere of someone worthy of it. Okay, it's not to say that this couldn't change in the future, but at the minute that imbalance, it still remains and is still there, and that you would be giving more to this situation than what you're getting back. So you need to be protective of your energy. Okay, Risha? Of course, Janavi. Thank you for letting me know. Absolutely no obligation to ever do that, but I appreciate you letting me know. No problem, Risha. Okay. I believe Danny Baby is next. Hey, Danny. Just found your question. Anything Spirit needs you to know? Sure thing. Knight of Wands, Danny. I feel like we've had this a few times for you, or this kind of energy, this Wands energy. About first up, I want to say, because this energy is very much about going for it and not holding back, and not waiting for everything to be perfect. I always think this when I see this Knight of Wands energy. It has this energy of, it's almost like just your pure enthusiasm and will and desire to kind of get things off the ground. Action being the most important thing here. So yeah, you've been getting a lot of wand energy, so fire energy. And it's about really just getting things moving. Like, you're probably already doing this because I know you're very driven with your business, and that you keep your high vibe, yeah. Okay, yeah, exactly. What you say, have fun while doing it. That's very Knight of Wands energy. They are someone who doesn't get caught up in the details, yeah. Those people who are, I'm sure we've all come across them, who they are always bring that element of fun, in, say, in the workplace when everyone's getting kind of down because things aren't going right or people are stressed, and they manage to keep that high vibe and not get bogged down by the details. Or even if things don't work out, if things go a little bit wrong, it doesn't mean that, like, this is drastic and it's over and it kind of means something deeper than what it does. The Knight of Wands energy just keeps it moving. And maybe that particularly that Danny baby about the not being perfect. I like to call it I'm a Virgo, so I have this perfection thing sometimes. I think we all do, but what we call perfliction. It's like suffering with perfliction and being like not being able to move forward sometimes until it's perfect. I took a break for a few days, but I did not feel low vibe. Okay, it just felt like it was a break I needed. That sounds good. Rest is just as important as action. Your sun is a Virgo, yeah. So that's really good that you followed that energy as well. I really believe that's so important, Danny, because if you need to trust that needing a break, we can't be go, go, go. So you manage to rest, regroup, and then head back out with this Knight of Wands energy when the timing is right and move forward with that. Just keep throwing stuff out there and something will land. Yeah, just keep it moving. If that's reaching out to people to try to connect with, if that's just doing a few different activities every day, showing up and putting one thing that's on your to-do list, that kind of energy. Hey Jean, glad you're here. Burning questions, Jean. Yeah. Okay, let's see who's next. I'm a little bit I'm just gonna go down the list. I believe Janavi is next, then Rhoda, then Unicorn. Hey Cameo. So Janavi, please should you like the Hidden Truth deck? Absolutely, guys. If anyone else prefers to have oracle cards, you're more than welcome to do that. Just getting them out here. You can more than welcome to request that if you like. So Janavi, please could you draw Hidden Truth cards? What does Akshay want to say to me? Now I know Janavi's working whilst watching, so if you need to go back and rewatch this even. Oh, sorry, Danny. Well, it's quite quiet today, Danny, so if you want to pop another question in, pop it in the chat, Danny. So I'll probably get to you again. So these are just love oracle cards. So I do have other packs of oracle cards which I could use if that's what people would want. But these are particularly like focus on love readings. So sometimes not everyone obviously wants a love reading. Okay, Janabi. Let's focus on this. So what does Akshay want to say to you? Interesting. I left you before you could leave me. Interesting. So with this, obviously, this is maybe part of the story of what's gone on, that maybe as well about the complications between obviously him and his current partner. And what I'm trying to get to is that the message that I'm sort of hearing with this, obviously it gives us a very clear message, these cards, but this next layer of it, I left you before you could leave me, I think also about the reasons as to why this connection, so you couldn't really he hid the reasons as to why he pursued the connection and didn't really want to share that with you, Janavi, if that makes sense. So I guess to kind of distance himself and cut communication was also part of not having to explain himself and reveal the reasons for his actions. Yeah. You're welcome, Janavi. So, Rhoda, I would like to know the intentions of Chris towards you. Sure thing, Rhoda. Hey, Sunsills. I hope you're well as well. Thanks for being here. Glad to hear it. Rhoda, are you here? Chris's intentions. I'm not sure if Rhoda's here. I might circle back then if she comes back to the chat. Unicorn. Unicorn, are you here? When you call, guys, if you could just have your question ready, I'd appreciate that. Hey, Unicorn. If you just want to pop your question in the chat, it just saves me, guys, having to sort of scroll through everyone. Yeah, okay, no problem. I'll get some pick which oracle cards, Danny, as well, to pick out the best ones. I'll be back on tomorrow at 1 GMT again, if you can catch me then. So, Unicorn, if you just want to pop your question in the chat. Awesome, Danny. See you then. Okay, I don't know if Unicorn's still here. Okay, I'll move on then. Oh yeah, there we go. Thanks, Unicorn. I'd like to know how the person on my mind is doing, okay? And has she been seeing my replies? So that's two. Has she been seeing my replies? That's kind of not how I read tarot, Unicorn. Just with that's very yes, no energy, and no problem, thank you. But what I can do is that an energy reader, so I can look at her energy and feelings towards this connection, okay? So let's take a look. Interesting. Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana, Unicorn. So there is significant energies and potential in this connection, okay? Now, the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like, so what's going on for her in this connection? This, in some ways, with regards to relationships, I feel like this has been a long journey for her, Unicorn. So not necessarily between you two. You know, if this is, I don't know if there's history in this connection. So it could be history between you two. I don't know the circumstances, or it can be in history between her with regards to love, romance, to her journey, and it has felt like somewhat of a struggle for her. Things going against her, sort of bad luck in a way, and that's where she's coming from. And I do feel like, because with the Wheel of Fortune, this is about a change of luck and things getting easier and things improving. So like I said, the struggle could be between you and her, but there is this change coming. It is underway. So even if this could be near future energy, if you don't feel like it's happening now. But there is a change of look, things getting easier, energetically, things beginning to flow again. Okay, Unicorn. So this is a positive card, this is a positive shift. Things will begin to go in the right direction. Oh, that's good that you have felt that shift, yeah. That change of look. Interestingly, I was just drawn to this bottom deck. Sometimes I'm drawn to the card at the bottom of the deck as well. I feel like this is again something that she's been struggling with, the Eight of Swords, about with anxieties, worries, a prison of your own making. When we see this card, it's almost like these negative energies surrounding us, and it really not being true, it being unfounded, but needing to break free of that. And I feel like that will happen. But there is some heavy energy that has been in the past and been part of this struggle. Like I say, maybe directly between this connection, potentially just happening for you separately. Maybe this connection is that change of look, that shift of energy that's going to pull you both out of it, yeah? Definitely a positive shift on its way, and shifting from that more heavy, anxious energy into something easier. Hey, Andrea. Thank you so much for being here. Just check the pinned comment if you'd like a reading. Anyone new here? What I would advise, so you don't have to, you're welcome, unicorn. Just pop the like number in the chat and then have your question ready when I call you. Just saves me having to sift through all the questions, and obviously then you just don't have to write it out twice, so just pop your like number in the chat and then have your question ready for when I call you. Just trying to get this as streamlined as I can for everyone so I can get through as many people basically. So let's see where I'm up to. That was unicorn. We have Eco 7. Are you here, Eco 7? Hey, Eco. If you've got your question ready. Anyone new here as well? I know I'm seeing a lot of familiar names, which is awesome. If you are new here, hey Manu, if you'd like to subscribe as well, I do go live 4 times a week and do these free and in-depth readings. Just waiting for Eco 7 there. Thank you. Would it be a right path for me to become a part-time dance instructor? Wow, after taking a course next year. Let's have a look at the energy surrounding that. Knight of Cups energy. Lovely. I feel like that this could offer something emotionally fulfilling for you, Eco 7. When we see Knight of Cups, it's all about matters of the heart, yeah? And following that desire. Cups as well, because it's kind of connected to our emotions. So it's very much, again, about, the arts and that kind of journey, that kind of path, not having to be always kind of follow the traditional path. I do see opportunity and an offering coming through in this direction as well. I feel like that's someone coming towards you, and this is kind of double-edged, actually, not double-edged, but a double message. Someone coming through to offer you an opportunity, but also, Eco, that you have something to offer others in this as well. Because obviously, being a teacher, an instructor, teacher, we can really have such a powerful impact on others when we do that. So bringing your joy, your love, if you feel that passion connected to dance and being able to share that with others and bring that. And I do feel like it can bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment. So definitely positive energy from this decision, from this treading this path. Really nice energy there. Getting emotional fulfillment for yourself, but also bringing that to others. Hey, Scorpio. Yeah, nice message there, Eco. Okay, guys. Have your questions ready? Just pop your like in the chat if you'd like a reading. And then have your question ready. Jean, are you oh sorry, actually Cameo, then Jean. So Cameo, if you're still here, give me a shout. Hey Manu, yeah, I see you. I'll just working through everyone in order. I'm just checking if Cameo is still here. And then Jean. Cameo might have left. Hey Nat Nat. Hey Cameo, awesome. No worries, Cameo. I hope you're good, Nat Nat. Right, Jean, this is for you. No, I've got you, Jean, here. General energy around housing situation. Sure, I know you were looking to potentially move. The last time we saw that was encouraging in you in that direction. Let's see how things are now. Spirit, please bring a message through for Jean regarding housing. Okay, Two of Pentacles. This tells me, Jean, potential for a lot of up and downs, okay, with this. Going to be a bit of a journey. Also entering a period of busyness, so it could be about transitioning and moving, you know, because it's about having a lot going on. When we see this card, Two of Pentacles, with it being Pentacles as well, that's ruled by the element of earth, so that's along the lines of the material physical world, yeah, to do with finances, living, and all that kind of energy. So it does relate to your housing situation. So you may be having to juggle a lot, Jean, and have a lot going on with this. And really what's important here, Jean, is to stay centered in this journey. So do what you can to stay grounded. Be careful not to be overwhelmed in this situation. No, easier said than done when there is a lot going on, but don't feel rushed is what I'm hearing as well. There may be an element of panic and stress here and feeling rushed and a lot going on. The way to navigate your way through this is to stay grounded and do what you can to carve some time out for yourself to reconnect, whatever you do to reconnect to yourself, if that's meditating, if that's taking a long walk in nature, you know, whatever that looks like, to kind of regulate your nervous system, Jean. But interesting that this is obviously a card of movement and change, and that kind of energy coming through, Jean. Could be a bit of a roller coaster, okay? Do you feel like this is already happening? You're in the midst of this kind of Two of Pentacles. So obviously it can be current energy, it can be near future. So Manu, I see your question, so please don't keep reposting. What I do is I just read everyone in order. Okay, Manu, so I will get to you, but please, if you could not clog up the chat with repetition of the question, thanks. So yeah, Jean, feeling rushed. So try to take your time, yeah? You don't have a new place, but you're in the middle of it, yeah? So go back to those basics, Jean. Go back to the basics of staying centered. Okay? I'm sorry, Jean. Try to, yeah, just try to do things what you can to regulate your stress. You know, if that meditation, listening to some kind of relaxation, yoga, going for a long walk. Just go back to the basics with that. That's all that we can do when we are in these kind of situations. Okay. Sun, ba, ba, ba. Okay, Cameo is here again, and then I'll do Sun Sills. Okay, I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right, so I'm sorry. You're welcome, Jean. Cameo, I did see that you were here. Might have had to go again now. I'm sure you're at work. Sun Sills, are you here? Hey, Sunsills, what is your question, please? Thanks, Andrea. Pop a question. I don't know if you have popped a question in, but Andrea, but by all means do if you would like one. You just drop a like, subscribe, drop a like, and pop your question when I call you. About work. Hey Ivo. Okay. Let's have a look. What kind of movement? All right, Andrea. Sorry, I didn't see that you'd already put it in the chat. Sun sales. There's nothing. Okay, let's see what's going on work-wise. What's coming up next? You will have options, Sun sales. So this is opportunities, decisions for you, a decision for you to make. Okay, with regards to job. Obviously, that's what we're looking at. So by the end of the year, from now until then, you will be in a position where you will have a decision to make. So it might even be that you have more than one job opportunity, which would be fantastic. Yeah. Now, with the Seven of Cups, this is to be mindful about not believing or buying into anything that maybe seems too good to be true. So this is about aligning with what is really best for you, Sincilla. So maybe like a job opportunity sometimes that can, on paper, look like, you know, say the best paycheck, the best deal, the best kind of job. But in, say, for example, the interview process, you've had some red flags. And it's about, say, not ignoring those red flags, and you've got another job opportunity which maybe doesn't look as shiny and spectacular, but it's actually more genuine and is a real opportunity and is better aligned for you, your situation, your soul journey. Okay. Um, so this is, yeah, you being faced with opportunities, a decision to be made, and just be mindful. Then I would say go with your intuition, go with your gut, um, and don't be really sort of blinded by what looks the most sparkly. Kind of go with the practical decision. That's what the right thing, something that really would align with what's best for your path next. And don't ignore red flags of a situation, okay? And try and spin it to ourselves that this is the best way to go. So positive really that you will be in a position, Sunsil, of having a choice and a decision. So like I say, particularly maybe more than one job opportunity coming your way. Okay, so I have Aniket next. Yeah, was a positive card, Sunsilis. So I'm looking forward to see how that unfolds for you. Keep us posted. Just pop your question in the chat, Aniket, please. Thank you. What are Shraddha's intentions for me? You're currently friends. Thank you. Interesting. They're feeling quite defensive for some reason, Aniket. So this could be current energies or near future energies. So tell you what resonates with this. And this might not be about you, okay? This could be about past experiences that have made them feel defensive, yeah? That they've got to hold their boundaries very strong. You see how they feel? They've got obviously this wand up and they feel attacked. So I'm wondering if this is something that's going on for them outside of obviously this connection that has got them feeling quite stressed. They could be worried about, if it's regards to sort of love and romance and hoping that it evolves into that. I feel like that they have some issues surrounding maybe someone has taken advantage of their boundaries in the past. They don't seem, this obviously can change, but at the minute, if you can see this manifesting in their behaviors, okay, I don't feel like it's about you, but they're in a defensive kind of energy, so it may take some time, Aniket, to for them to trust you, for them to slowly let their barriers down. I feel like they need to feel in control at the minute. That's high on their agenda, and they're almost like expecting the worst from people because there may be a betrayal in the past. So it's a bit stressy energy at the minute around them. So give them space, give them time, take it slow. This is where they're coming from, okay? So you need to, yeah, give them time and patience to build trust with you and to be able to shift out of this and open up to you, okay? Hey Aisha, thanks for being here. Okay, let's see where we're up to. feel like have I missed some people out? I don't know where I'm up to now. Um, oh, Sujava, are you here? Sujava? You're welcome, Annika. You're very welcome as always. Okay. I don't think Sujava is here, so I'll move on. Okay, shout out if I've missed anyone, but I believe Andrea is next. If you want to pop your question in the chat, Andrea, if you're here, that would be awesome. Thanks, Aisha. I'm just doing everyone in order. So I see your question there, Aisha. I'm just reading everyone in order. If anyone wants to queue jump and have an in-depth reading, there is the link is in the pinned comment. I also, just for anyone new here, or if you've followed me for a while, I do personal private readings. So the link is in my YouTube bio for Shopify store as well. Thanks, Andrea. Okay, Amy, I'll check. I'll check after Andrea's read, Amy. Thanks for letting me know. Carlos, the Leo's feelings for me right now. You're an Aries. Thank you, Andrea. Let's go. Andrea, this is for you. Carlos's feelings towards this connection. Ooh, Knight of Wands. They want to move forward with this, Andrea. So this can be current energies, near future. So tell you what resonates. Interesting as well. Look at all that fire energy that you've put in that question. And this is Knight of Wands is ruled by the element of fire. It's a very fiery card. So this kind of tells me that this is happening between you. Okay, sparks are flying with regards to their intentions towards you. The Knight of Wands is someone who wants movement. They want to move forward with this connection. Knight of Wands is someone who can rush in, really. They're very action orientated, so they act and then they think later. Okay, with it being a knight as well, there can be, this is in not really a negative way, but it's quite it's a youthful energy. Okay, it's almost like an idealistic. It can be immature, but like I say, it doesn't read as negative. Okay, here it's just that they get so caught up in the enthusiasm. There's a lot of physical attraction here. So this could be currently happening, or it can be happening in the near future. So tell you what resonates with that, Andrew, but they want forward movement, and I believe that you can expect them to express that. Yeah, it's all about action. So they'll be planning things, trying to move this connection forward. I don't know if you've had stagnation or what the sort of history is of this connection, but certainly from their point of view, They want to move forward with this and feel passion. It's all about a card of passion, physical attraction, all that good stuff. Definitely something nice to see in a love connection. But you know, really in any, it's all about forward movement. Okay, guys, I'm just going to track. Hey, Billy, Miss Billy, thanks for being here. If everyone can subscribe if you're new here and just pop your like in the chat, that is awesome. And I'll just read through as many people as time allows. If you do want a guaranteed reading, the link is in the pinned comment, which is a Q Jump guarantee reading. So Manu, are you still here? Hey Manu, awesome. Put your question in the chat, please, Manu. Yeah, thanks, Jean. That's what I'm hoping will streamline this. Summit currents feelings for you. Let's go for it, Manu. Oh, I'll keep that to one side, but I'm going to ask for another one. Oh, Synsilis, thank you. I really appreciate that lifesaver there. Thank you, Synsilis. I'm sorry, guys. I know it does slow things down when I'm trying to get the order right. Hey, Amy, yes, you're 12. I did see you there, so you're absolutely on my list, Amy. Thanks for your patience. And thank you, Synsilis, so much. Whoa. Cards are hopping. Manu, this is for you. Summit's feelings. Thank you, Synsilis. Oh, look at this. So much. This card has come through a few times today. There's fiery energy around, guys. Knight of Wands. Sorry, getting confused. This is Manu. So Summit's feelings. 2 Wands energies here. So much like what we saw for Andrea, obviously it differs. You know, each card for every person, it does differ, but it is that same kind of energy of this person wants to move this connection forward, Manu. There is a strong attraction. Here, Manu, that I see, there is passion, feelings of passion, magnetic feelings, physical attraction. So this can be current energies or near future. Okay, so take what resonates. If you feel it now, I don't know if they're expressing it, but they will do. The Knight of Wands doesn't hold back. Okay, particularly because this is the card that jumped out as well with the 8 of Wands, which is like very fast moving energy. Again, someone coming towards you. Okay, action orientated, wanting to make this happen, wanting to get this connection off the ground. So if you've had some stagnation, that will change. They will come through with this. Obviously, I don't know the history of this connection. Even if you're in no connection, no contact situation, they will be coming back through. They want this to happen. They want to move this connection forward, Manu, okay? They have passionate feelings around this. and will be driven towards making this happen. So hopefully that's what you want to hear, Manu. Okay, Amy, this is for you. Number 12 after Manu, yeah? Oh. Oh, Janavi's after Manu. Okay. Where is, I know Amy is number 12. I'm going to read Amy now because I feel like she's number 12, so she must be before who we've got there. Amy, regarding a connection with the person on my mind, what is the overall energy with this relationship with him in the near future? Awesome. Okay, Amy, let's have a look. Interesting. 7 of Wands. So, Amy, this came through for someone else earlier as well. They're feeling, they have like a defensive energy around them. Obviously, I don't know what's happened in your connection. If this is directly feels, tell what resonates with this, Amy, okay? If this directly feels connected between you and them, if there's been some kind of disagreements, okay? But if not, then this can be stuff that they're carrying just to do with their own kind of baggage, their own emotional state. And they feel kind of stressed. Yeah, this is those stress energy and having to hold your ground and boundaries, but in a very stressed way, like not feeling grounded in certain in your boundaries, but more feeling. So then we move into that defensive energy. Yeah. So whatever's triggered this, it will take some time and patience on your part, Amy, to allow them almost to come down from this state and to feel calmer, to feel more centered. That's what I feel like needs to happen. They need to be able to shift out of this and shift out of this defensive place in order for your connection to be able to move forward. So this is something important for you to know, Amy, in regards to moving forward with this connection and where they're coming from. And if you might already be seeing this in their behavior, okay? And maybe not understanding it, or you might know exactly why it's happening and where it's coming from. Give them time, give them space, allow their energy to settle, and they just need to feel more confident Again, like with the other message that came through for someone with this card, it's about an issue of trust ultimately, and that they have trust issues, and this is influencing your connection somehow, Amy, at the minute. Yeah. Where they're coming from and why they're behaving as they are. Thanks, guys, for your help. Yes, Janavi. So we've got Manu, we've had Amy, so Janavi, and then we've got, I know Y is in the mix here somewhere. I don't know if we've missed Y out or if I'm just going to, so everyone that is here, I will get to. I'm going to just pop a note, hey Y. Even if I get the order a little bit wrong, I will read for everyone. I'm just going to stop questions for now for anyone new entering the chat. Bear with me. Hey Billy, yeah, Miss Billy. I see you. So everyone who's just, I want to be able to get through everyone that's here. Nat, absolutely. So I'll read for everyone who's in. So last one was Victoria. And I'll read for everyone else as well. So that means I can get through everyone, I believe. Right, so Janavi. Assuming that I will move to the desired country next year, yeah, I'm curious to know how Akshay will feel about this, that I will be moving physically closer. And you want Janavi, do you want the oracle? She might have had to go back to work, but if Janavi's happy with the tarot, I'm going to pull a tarot now. Tarot, yeah. How will Akshay feel about the move? I get this kind of really warm feeling, actually, Janavi, like of happiness. And I'm drawn to this, the Six of Wands, of this is the card of victory and of success. So I do feel like that this kind of represents a certain joy and happiness about that move and how it being received in a positive way. But we do have the Hanged Man here, which is the major arcana. And this is feeling this energy about circumstances, about feeling that their hands are tied, and feeling maybe trapped in the situation still with the connection. So time-wise, say for instance, it could be that he's still in that situation and not free to move forward with a connection with you. So kind of inside happy, but also this hanged man. The hanged man is actually about being stuck in a situation that is uncomfortable. Obviously, this man who's upside down is tied to this post and he can't do anything at the minute. So it could be like in a practical way that you can't actually untie himself from the situation that he's in. But it's about needing to also gain a different perspective when we're in this hanged man energy. Yeah, exactly. And all that he can do now is try to think about things differently, try to gain another perspective, try to maybe see a different way out, a different route. Yeah, that's what when we get the hangman energy, it's not being able to physically really take any action or make any moves, but it's about needing to gain a different perspective. And obviously, if you make this move, this will change things for him and he will need to think about things differently. Yeah, but alongside this, the sort of practicality of it, feeling trapped stuff and not knowing how to move forward, needing to gain a different perspective. There is this kind of card of victory and success, which I think represents his feelings around it, more about the joy, the happiness. This feels like some kind of victory. Okay, have a great day, Jean. So as always with Akshay Janavi, it's somewhat of a mixed bag, but I suppose we're always getting this kind of realistic perspective from the cards. I think gives us his emotional insight, but then also this karmic connection and the situation that he finds himself in, which will be difficult to pick his way out of. Okay. Oh, so we have Y next, I believe. Thanks, Sunsilis. Thanks so much. I missed that Y. I really appreciate you typing the list out, guys. So why are you here? Give me a shout. Let me know. I will have to keep it moving now, guys, if I don't hear from you. Just go back to this list. Yeah, Nat, I think you are next. Okay, Nat, just put your question in the chat. And then Miss Billy. No, I was calling out why then, Nat. But I think they've left. So Nat, this is for you. Pop your question in the chat, and then Miss Billy, if you can be ready. Thank you, Nat. Future feelings. take that. Interesting. David, Future Feelings Tarot. Sorry, why am I reading that out? This is obviously his energy coming through strong. 9 of Cups is about emotional fulfillment. I almost get this kind of like with this energy, sometimes it comes through that there's like a self-satisfied kind of feeling here, Nat. I have to pull one more. It can be a bit of a stubborn energy, Nat, okay? About them wanting to do things their own way a bit. Crossed with the Page of Swords, though. I feel like this is someone else. So I know you asked about David. I feel like someone else's energy has come in. This Page of Swords. This is different kind of energy. This is someone who I think might be more aligned with you, Nat. Okay, there's something about this energy with David at the minute. Obviously, this can change, but we did look kind of for. It's basically reading as that they're a little bit closed off emotionally in some ways. A selfishness even here that I'm picking up on. Often this energy doesn't come through with this card for me, but I am getting it strong today. This kind of like, this is what works for me. Yeah. And missing that kind of ingredient and care of considering, of taking your emotional needs really into consideration. There is this like comfort level of where they're prepared to go and what they're prepared to do. So something to be mindful of with them, that they are set in their ways, yeah, emotionally set in their ways. I'm wondering as well if they've lived this way for some time, like this is me, this is what I do, I'm comfortable here and I'm not really gonna step out of that zone. We have a different energy love wise. Okay, this is love romance, because I know we got the 8 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and this is a Page of Swords of energy. This is someone who feels much more open-minded, more open in general, good at communicating, youthful in maybe in age, but certainly in spirit. So have that flexibility still, and not as kind of, and just more open to change and understanding someone and communicating, have that flexibility still. David's energy feels quite, yeah, like set in their ways and closed off. I don't know if you've picked that up about them yet. Could be well hidden, or you might already read that about them. Okay, Miss Billy. And then why I will read for you as well. Miss Billy, will I get back in a relationship with Kay soon? So I don't do yes, no questions. So what I'm going to do is read Kay's energy in regards to this connection and see where, I did call you out before why that's also, I do have to skip and keep moving. But so if you just bear with me, I'll come back round. You're welcome, Nat. Let's have a look at Kay's energy. All right. Well, I'll get to you why after Miss Billy, okay? When I get back in a relationship with Kay, so we're going to have a look at Kay's energy. How are they? What are their intentions? Just getting through this. So Miss Billy, Kay's energy, again, that this is, you know, the Nine of Cups. It's about, you see how this person is crossing their arms. And it's a little bit like that they're at the moment, this is current energies, okay? Or it can be near future. So tell you what resonates with that. But they're closed off in some ways. They're in self-preservation mode, or they're in a very stubborn energy when we see this, okay? It's about kind of often doing what's right for you and not being very considerate of others in this connection. Can be quite a selfish energy. Now, this can shift, okay? But it's something to be mindful of. Obviously, I don't know the history of your connection. You're in separation at the minute, like, which was what you've said. So at the minute, I feel like that they're not open to, they don't really have anything to offer at the minute. This is maybe what, I don't know what led to this separation, but there is a selfishness here, and that they're sort of gonna being quite self-serving in some way, okay? Now this can change. This can change. Obviously, I'm always just reading current energies. You know, there is free will involved. Energies are always changing. But at the minute, I would say give this some space, take a step back, and see if they're going to shift out with this, because I don't see you getting any success with trying to move this forward when someone is in this stubborn kind of energy, okay? They need to work this out themselves, Miss Billy, about how much are they prepared to give, you know, and understanding that relationships, successful relationships, are obviously all about give and take. And at the minute, they're really kind of seated and rooted in this more self-serving kind of energy. And that, so I wouldn't recommend getting in the mix with that. They don't have anything to give at the moment. So why? Thank you for your patience. Hey, Victoria, thank you for letting me know. I'm almost there. Why, pop your question in the chat and let's... Thank you so much. Steve and I had a positive, wow, 7-hour call. But it didn't end sounding like we would call me again. Okay. So does he want to get back together, or wanting to keep his options open? Sure. God, a 7-hour call. It's hard to believe that someone's not invested, but let's see. Let's see what the cards say. I am closed. No more questions today, guys. Sorry if I'm not able to get to you. I just want to get through everyone in the chat, and time-wise, I can't take any more questions, and we'll be back on tomorrow at 1 p.m. UK time. So I generally do 1 till 2:30. Thanks, Victoria. And just really the first come, first served, unless you want to obviously purchase a reading, and that's a queue jump. Okay, it was typical for us, but we have had other relationships after. Okay, let's just see what Steve's energy is, their intentions. Is this genuine? Interesting. 9 of Pentacles. So this is how... Okay. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, this is, I think, how they're reading you. 9 of Pentacles is still in a very positive light. Why? Okay, the 9 of Pentacles is someone who has a really beautiful energy about them. They're an independent spirit. They're an independent person. They can be financially independent as well, that they've got it together. Okay, they are take it or leave it kind of energy when it comes to relationships. So they're getting this read on you for some reason. I don't know if you've portrayed that to them, but that's kind of what their takeaway from this. Okay, 9 of Pentacles is someone who they admire. Also, like physically, it can be about that there's an attraction still there. 6 of Wands, victory and success on the bottom of the deck. So I do see that they would actually like to still have a connection with you and move this forward, and they would see that as a victory and a success. But there's something here about them maybe he says, I've been best and he has changed for the better because of me, but no contact. I mean, the 6 of Wands, victory and success, is about, again, is giving me that kind of green light energy that they want a connection. Maybe there's a bit of an ego issue here about you not really needing him. So, I mean, that could be a red flag in itself. But if we're just looking at what they are feeling, obviously, if this is kind of right for you is a separate question. But I would say that they want to move this connection forward. And they would see getting back together with you as a success and as a victory. But they are and this is what's maybe throwing them off. This is obviously a good quality of yours, that you're this independent, you can take it or leave it. But maybe there's something about their insecurities and their ego that they don't like this, about that's been a problem, maybe a part of this connection, why it didn't thrive. And you shouldn't settle in that way. I feel like as well that you shouldn't dim your light. So obviously that's a separate issue with his last connection. But this is the read on you why, okay? Maybe his ego wants someone a bit more needy, someone who is doing the chasing, doing the work. Okay, let's see where we're up to. Aisha, are you still here? I feel like you've been lost in the shuffle. Shout out who's here, who you've asked a question before I ended the list. Victoria, I know you're here. That sounds intense. Why? Yeah, someone who is maybe codependent, yeah? Okay, Victoria, let's go for it, because I don't know who else is here now. You're welcome, why? Victoria, so I don't do pregnancy, health, or legal. I'm really sorry. Please do ask another question, though. Sure thing. Let's go for it. Scorpio. Scorpio season as well. Yeah, I just sometimes think, I don't know how, to me, it doesn't feel ethical to comment on such sensitive topics like that. So thanks for understanding. So Trey's energy, is this your, obviously share whatever you feel comfortable with, your current partner? Spirit, what are Trey's feelings towards Victoria, please? Oh, lovely energy. 4 of Wands. Yeah. This is a card of commitment. Victoria, 4 of Wands, I have to put it out there, is the card of marriage as well. See this couple who's just got married here. So 4 is a very stable energy whenever we see 4, okay? Because if you think of, building a strong foundation, yeah? And that's what this 4 represents, how it marks out a square. So they're invested in this, okay? So I don't know how they're presenting. This can be current energies or near future. So take what resonates. I'm hoping this is current, yeah? But you're not on good terms at the minute. Okay, so this is a shift in energy because there is really no negative energy in this card, okay? This is someone, so if they're having difficulty maybe coming round to this idea, or you don't feel that they're fully invested or committed in this does promise change in that area. Like I say, a higher level of commitment, a celebration. Maybe if it's throwing them off at the minute, then this is them finally, like I say, getting to grips with this and you actually being able to celebrate it together. So it's a very hopeful energy. It's a great energy to see in a relationship. And so I see you being able to, them really being able to, but as a couple, being able to progress. Yeah, absolutely. Of course you do. Of course you do. So this is a very hopeful card. Maybe it will just take some time. I don't know if it is obviously the situation, the pregnancy that is throwing them off and making and causing the difficulties, if they're panicking, freaking out, if this was unplanned or unexpected. This is them coming round to it really. And yeah. So hang on to this, okay, Victoria, because this is things settling, the information settling for them, taking it on board. And I do see them moving forward and investing in this connection and committing to you and the situation, okay? So this is very hopeful. It may seem difficult, like, or impossible of where you are now, but this is the story of this connection of future energy that is coming through. Yeah. So it's hard, yeah, when someone doesn't come up with the goods straight away. But I do see them being able to shift into that energy once it's settled down, okay? And them getting on board with this. So I hope that offers you some comfort, yeah? Okay, guys, I'm going to end the live now. I can imagine, yeah, overwhelmed. Absolutely. Very tricky, very difficult situation that you're in, Victoria. So sending love and light. I am guys, the list is closed for so I'm going to end the live now, but I am back on tomorrow at 1 p.m. UK time, GMT. So please do join me again then if you can make it. First come, first served, obviously, unless you would like a guaranteed paid reading. If anyone would like a private reading, the link is in my YouTube bio as well. I do one-to-one Zoom readings or also just video readings sent to you, so whatever you prefer. But thank you as always for being here. Wishing you all the best and hopefully catch you again tomorrow. Love and light.